Happy holidays, everyone, and welcome to Hungry's Holiday Kitchen. I'm Art Smith. I'm a chef and I own several restaurants across the country. I write cookbooks. You know, little this, little that. It's the holidays and we want something really delicious to eat. I know you've got a lot of leftover cranberry sauce, but I want to show you a great thing you could do with it. I absolutely love monkey bread. One of the most delicious, amazing, wonderful dessert, as well as a breakfast bread that you'll really enjoy. We're first going to make a yeast dough. We've got here about a cup of warm water, and that's body heat. Add the honey into the water. And what that's going to do is the honey is going to act as food for the yeast. So we're going to add the yeast, okay? Just mix this two together. This is a very important step because when making yeast bread, you have to make sure that your yeast are nice and active or the bread won't rise. We're going to allow our yeast to sit and foam, and it takes about 10 to 15 minutes. Another important part of a great yeast bread is adding dairy. So we add our milk in here and some butter. Melt the two together. We've got our flour. We're going to add a little salt, just a pinch. We're going to add the yeast and the milk together. We're going to add our milk and butter and yeast mixture. Next, we're going to add the eggs. The eggs add flavor, texture. Slowly add it. We want to make sure that egg and dough is well combined, because that's what's going to make the perfect dough and also the perfect bread. What we're going to do now is going to knead the dough. Take the flour, sprinkle it, just a whisper. Put our dough there. I love the smell of bread. And you just want to make sure that you're just kind of delicate. Now it's going to take a nap. In fact, it's going to take an hour nap. I've got a bowl here. I buttered it, or you can oil it. Put it right in there like that. We're going to cover it and let it rise 1 hour. Perfect. You see that? I'm going to just take that, poof, like that. We're going to cut it in half. I've cut it in 4s, now 8s, like a big pie. I've got some cinnamon and some sugar. Great smell. Just want to add that. Mix it together. We're going to make 32 balls. You're just going to pinch off a piece of the dough. You're going to take about a teaspoon of the canned cranberry sauce. We're making like a little pouch, almost like a little dim sum. Really, really easy. I'm going to take a little butter and just lightly brush it. And we take our cinnamon sugar and just sprinkle it on like that. Now, taking the crimp side on the top there, we're going to place it in our bundt pan. Take another piece of dough, flatten it out a little bit like this, and we're going to keep doing this until we use up all the dough. There you have it. We're going to cover it with a towel and let it rise 1 hour. Our dough has risen, it's perfect, and it's ready for the oven. So we're going to bake it for 35 minutes. It's monkey bread time. But you know what? We're going to make it a little extra special. We've taken a little of that extra canned cranberry sauce and we've put it in a pot and we've gotten it nice and hot and melted it. We need to make it a little sexy. I'd like to add a little Cointreau, just a splash. It's a French liqueur, orange. It's delicious. People like it in a margarita. But for the holidays, it makes a really wonderful flavor, that delicious orange flavor. I'd like to add a little fresh orange zest. But you know what? We're going to give it a little bit more flavor. Cut our orange in half. We're going to add that juice. Perfect. I love the smell of this. Oh, the cranberries, the orange zest, the orange juice, and that little sexy part, the Cointreau. Look at this monkey bread. We've inverted it. And you just want to lightly just kind of put it on, drizzle it on top of your bread. I think it absolutely tastes like the holidays. I like to put a little extra sauce in the center there because it's like this nice little flavor well. Just add, fill it up like that. I like a little powdered sugar because it makes it even much more holiday festive. This is the bee's knees because this is absolutely delicious. Let's sit here and get us a nice chunk of monkey bread. Wow, it's nice, it's hot, it's gooey. It is absolutely amazing. And look how we pull it apart there. And look how that beautiful texture of that bread and then that cranberry. Wow, I love the buttery flavor of the dough. I love the cranberry and the orange zest, the Cointreau. It's a delicious holiday treat. You'll see the recipe at the bottom of the page. But most importantly too, we want you to subscribe to Hungry. What a great way to interact with your food and learn about your food. Thank you. Happy holidays. Have a great day.
Subscribe to Hungry and feed your food obsession.